11:30 podcast. It's Odie Breeze, baby. Dre on wheels. You know it. Now where you was when a nigga was messed up?
Where you
I
was
was
at,
on
man?
my ass. I was stuck in a tree. Ain't
Out
nobody
there
held me
fucked
out.
up.
Ain't nobody held me down. I was faded. I was drinking. I was
nobody
popping
tell
the
me
molly.
shit.
I wasn't thinking. But I'm grown now. So it's back
Yo,
to
what
the
it do, man?
basics.
It's your
I'm
man
living my
Dre,
life in the
aka
club.
Dre on the wheels. Y'all already know what it is. This is the 11:30 podcast. Welcome back, everybody. To all my listeners, welcome back, man, to a new edition, a new episode of the 11:30 podcast. To all my new listeners, go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Like this video, share it, leave a comment, man. I appreciate it, man. Once again, welcome back here to the 11:30 podcast. We're gonna dive right in it. Yo, man, Tekashi 6ix9ine and Akon. Yes, I said it right. They don't even go together, man. It don't even go together. But Tekashi 6ix9ine and Akon, yes, are in the studio to remake a 2003 classic hit. If you guessed it right, yes, it is Locked Up. They won't let me out. But yeah, man, those two has been seen on social media over the past weekend, man. Throwing it up in the studio, man. If you haven't seen it, man, check it out.
Things that I did got me thinking like, why the fuck I did that? Got me wishing that I could take it all back. Fighting with these demons, barely even eating, barely even sleeping. This shit got me tweaking. Fighting with my lawyers for a better offer. Just wanna see my daughter. Cause I'm locked up, they won't let me. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Never thought I'd be caught up in these streets. Yeah, locked up, they won't let me out. No, they won't let me out. Still trying to find that motive. Why I did what I did? I didn't want to feel that struggle. Just wanted to hurry up and get rich. And why that money powder? Tell the niggas asking questions, why not us?
It's like that with Hollywood, music business, TV, everything, man. Nobody got no more good ideas no more. So we're going to go back to 2003. We're going to remake that hit, but add Tekashi 6ix9ine in it because he's famous, he's rich, and everybody loves him. And don't even not include the fact that he just got out of prison, got over a million views on Instagram. Like, it's crazy though. But congratulations to Akon and Tekashi 6ix9ine on making this remake hit of Locked Up. But yeah, I want to get that out the way right there. Yo, 13 Reasons Why, you guys, returned on Netflix this past Friday. And no, I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. You got to go on Netflix to see it. You got to go on Netflix to see it. But if you guys don't know what 13 Reasons Why is, 13 Reasons Why is a Netflix original series based about mental health issues in the school system. And you know, the school system, man, failed everybody, man. They say it's important to go to school. Yes, it's important to go to school. You want to get your cap and gown. You want to graduate. You want to walk across that, that stage and graduate. But I'm from DC, grew up, raised here all my life, man, and I went to DC's public schools. They haven't taught me shit or anything. They ain't teach me how to do my taxes. They ain't teach me how to deal with anxiety. They ain't teach me how to deal with depression. They ain't teach me how to be an entrepreneur. They ain't teach me nothing. They just taught me all the things that they want to teach me, man. You feel me, man? I was watching something not too long ago, man. School is, preparation for jail, for prison. It's just, okay, you gotta wake up at a certain time. You gotta be there at a certain time. You gotta eat at a certain time. You gotta do the work that they say do at a certain time. You go out to lunch, the playground, as a yard in prison. You got that 1 hour that you go out there and do that, or maybe 30 minutes though. You feel me? You get out, you feel like it's a daily thing, and they get you prepared. So, oh man, when you get locked up and the police, tase you and get you down on the ground as a black man, and now you're in prison. Hey, we taught you this, right? You should be prepared. We taught you this. So it's crazy, man. But I just went on a rant. But yeah, 13 Reasons Why, focusing on the mental health issues, man. And like I was saying, they didn't teach me all that. But this season 4, man, focuses really on the anxiety that all these kids have in this show, man. It's really, really crazy. They're adults playing kids in high school, but Yeah, it's really crazy, man. With Clay, with the massive anxiety that he has, just being the best friend, trying to always be the hero, you feel me, and worrying about what a lot of people think of you, worrying about what people think of you. And then sometimes I do the same thing because I'm in a wheelchair, so, there's so many thoughts running through my brain, oh my gosh, and then especially growing up, as a, a guy in a wheelchair, trying to get a girl, the first thing comes to mind, oh my gosh, you're in a wheelchair, what can you do for me, and these things I was told, to my face, so I'm glad I found someone who loves me for me. That's all I'm gonna say right there, you feel me? So, if you haven't seen 13 Reasons Why, it's crazy, man. And like I was saying, being in a wheelchair, dealing with anxiety, dealing with depression. And like I said, man, the school system didn't teach you, how to be an entrepreneur and, and grow your business on your own. You feel me? So I'm at this stage and trying to do that, grow as my own and be, be myself. You feel me? And not trying to be anybody, and really just not caring really what people think of you. Just do you, and whatever you do, man, just do it with a passion. It's gonna come to you, man, and just rock out. Just don't forget what people think of you, though. But as far as 13 Reasons Why, go check it out. I'm not gonna give you much on that, though, man. It's real big. Go check it out. A WTF moment of the week, you guys. All right, you guys ready? All right. Yo, a man fakes his wife's disappearance to avoid her getting prison time. Yep, a West Virginia woman and her husband faked her disappearance by pretending she fell from an overlook as part of a scheme to keep her out of having to go to prison. Yep, Julia Wheeler and Rodney Wheeler were arrested Tuesday on multiple charges, including conspiracy and giving fake information to West Virginia State Police. Julia was reported missing last Sunday by her husband and her 17-year-old. The family claimed Julia Wheeler had fallen from a main overlook at the New River George National River. Authorities searched for Julia for days, but found her Tuesday alive and well. But you wouldn't believe where they found her at. Hiding in a closet in her home. Rodney Wheeler and her son planted items at the Greenview Overlook to fake Julius Wheeler's disappearance. It's unclear whether the son will face criminal charges. Julia Wheeler pleaded guilty to federal health care fraud in February after an investigation into Peel Mill clinic operations. She will be sentenced to that charge on June 17th. WTF. What the fuck, bro? Are you serious, though? So that's what you saw. Hey, Dad. Guess what? Mom ain't going to prison. No, she's not going to prison. How come, son? She's going to prison. You see what she did? No, she's not going to prison. We're going to come up with a scheme. Really, though, that's what you do. The mother, the dad, and the son come up with a scheme to keep mom out of prison, and I understand, that's mom. You love your mom, you'll do anything for her, though. But, man, this is crazy, though. That's real crazy. WTF, man. What the fuck?
Until now, finding a sponsor for your podcast has been really hard. Anchor Sponsorships changes all of that by doing the work for you and matching you with great advertisers that fit your podcast. It's a new world of advertising for independent podcasters. Here's how it works. When you turn on sponsorships, we'll start connecting you with potential sponsors right away. As soon as we match you with one you want to work with, all you need to do is record a custom ad in your own voice. Then choose where in each of your episodes you want your ad to appear. As your episode gets played, you get paid. And you can cash out whenever you want. Sign up now and start getting paid to podcast.
Hey, yo, welcome back here to the 1130 podcast, man. I want to give a shout out to Zodi Breeze, man. Thank you for the music. I appreciate it, man. Cranking it every single day, man. If you want to hear more of Zodi Breeze hot new music, head over to his YouTube channel at Zodi Breeze and follow him on all social media platforms at Zodi Breeze, man. You got the fire, man. Thank you for the music. Keep it going on. Hey, you guys, man. About a week and a half ago, man, with the protests going wild across the country, man, from Chicago to LA to DC to New York, man. crazy. But in Minneapolis, Minnesota, man, it was going crazy. Crazy, man. A truck plows through the crowd. Yes, plows through the crowd, man. A large truck was seen driven at full speed into a crowd of protesters a week and a half ago, I believe a week and a half ago on a Sunday, on a bridge in Minneapolis, sending people running for safety, though. Well, as you can see in this video that I'm about to show you, man, it's, you know, it's a little, might have your heart pounding a little bit in the beginning, though. But afterwards, though, the protesters stopped this huge truck, got the guy out, beat the shit out of him, though, for doing that. You know, you're like, this is crazy, man. Check this video out. Speaking of protesters, man, and speaking of protests, you know, everybody is around the world, you know, sharing their voice, you know, their amendment, you know, their rights and everything, you know, protesting over the death of the unarmed black man, George Floyd, who died in Minneapolis, man. It was so sad. But as a president of the United States, man, with all the protests and all the chaos that was going on, man, you got to be the leader to come out to say something, you feel me? To stand tall, show the American people that, you know, you have their back. Not just that I'm going to get my policeman to shoot rubber bullets at you guys or rubber, whatever. You're going to shoot whatever at us, tear gas and stuff, just so you can take a picture in front of a church and then go back to the White House. But crazy. But last week, you guys, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson put out on social media, he had a special message towards the president.
Where are you? Where is our leader? Where are you? As we continue to wait for that leader to emerge, I would recommend to all of you that we must become the leaders we're looking for. Where is our leader at this time? At this time when our country is down on its knees, begging, pleading, hurt, angry, frustrated, in pain, begging and pleading with its arms out, just wanting. Of course, all lives matter, but in this moment right now, this defining, pivotal, explosive moment where our country is down on its knees, the floorboards of our country are becoming unhinged. In this moment, we must say the words, Black Lives Matter. Is military force that has been deployed on our own people. Looters, yes. Criminals, absolutely. But our protesters who are begging and pleading, our protesters who are in pain, you know, you would be surprised how people in pain would respond when you say to them, I care about you. When you say to them, I'm listening to you. I'm not the president of the United States, but I am a man and I am a father who cares so deeply about my family, about my children, and the world that they will live in. Take a moment right now to thank the world for standing up with us in our fight for equality, to normalize equality. I want to thank all these countries around the world. Incredible, inspiring, beautiful displays of solidarity. We see you, we thank you, we love you.
My man always been my man, from wrestling and beyond. I love what he said, man. You know, where's our hero? You know what I mean? Where's our leader, actually? Where's our leader? You know, we actually don't need a hero in saving them. What we need, DC streets saw a sort of redo. Black Lives Matter Plaza leading to the White House, man, and Black Lives Matter. If you haven't seen these pictures, man, it's cool, it's great, man. But yo, the president would say to DC mayor, the incompetent mayor of Washington, DC, Mayor Biden, whose budget is totally out of control and is consistently coming back to us for handouts, is now fighting with the National Guard who saved her from great embarrassment. In response, the mayor would say, we turned on the night light for him, so he dreams about Black Lives Matter Plaza. But if you guys haven't seen it, man, the mayor took it as her own to Black Lives Matter on the streets, DC, leading up to the White House, man. Not only that, we got a Black Lives Matter Plaza. And some people out there saying, man, I can't wait to go to Black Lives Matter Plaza, man. Really, man, that's black people for you right there. Not only is it here in DC, but it's in Raleigh, North Carolina. Raleigh Street Arts in Racism Now. Well, check it out if you haven't seen it. But on Raleigh streets, they took around about 6 hours to complete, with some letters as tall as 20 feet. The street painting is one of several of its kind, that have recently popped up in cities nationwide as unrest over the death of George Floyd, an unarmed black man who died after a white police officer in Minneapolis knelt on his neck for more than 8 minutes. Man. But yeah, man, if your city is, doing something to, help Black Lives Matter get out there more, man, go ahead and share it, But like I said, man, some black people, man, they're crazy. I can't wait to go to Black Lives Matter Plaza. What you gonna buy down? I'm gonna go get me a TV down there. I'm gonna go get me some shoes. The female, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Black Lives Matter Plaza, man, that jump will be off the chain. I'm like, the NBA, man, will be returning July 31st, man. I'm excited, man. I already had my Los Angeles Lakers going to the playoffs and winning it all, but the Greek Freak, man, was showing up. He was giving Braun some problems and stuff, but I'm really excited, man, where it's going to go and where it's going to lead. They will be playing in Orlando at Disney World's facility or something like that, but yeah, man, it's going to be 22 teams that's going to be competing. This season will go all the way, I believe, up until, December. So, I'm really interested, man. And they were saying about, I believe, 8 teams from west to east with the best records are going to play. And I think 8 more teams, I think 4 from each conference are going to battle it out. If you're behind or you're trying to get there, they're going to battle it out, something like that. But, man, it's going to be dope, man. I can't wait to see it, man. I really can't wait to see it, though. But, yo, man, this is your man Dre, a.k.a. Dre on Wheels, man. Y'all already know what it is. This is the 1130 Podcast. I appreciate y'all joining me here on a new week and a new episode, man. Hey, you guys, man, I have a new podcast also. That's the 1130 Podcast, Talk Pro Wrestling, man. It's on Spotify, Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, and it's on YouTube every Thursday, man. Go check me out. Also, man, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at the 1130 Podcast, like the 1130 Podcast on Facebook, and follow me on Twitter at Dre on Wheels. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button one more time, man. Hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know what it is, man. This your man Dre, aka Dre on Wheels, and I was out.
I was stuck in